All right, we're good.
Well, your laptop is more expensive than my iPad. I'm poor because of it.
That's good enough. Okay, I got it. From the B section again.
You have about 30 seconds.
30 seconds.
Okay.
Nice.
Hey.
Yeah, nice job.
Well, first off, the warm fuzzy. I've seen you conduct a lot over the last couple of years because I've seen you all the way from 370. And hands down, this is the best you have ever conducted. And I mean, that was really, really good. So, bravo. That's not to say that the other times weren't good, but this was really, really, really good. So I'm gonna.
One of the things I think, and we talked about this in 370. How did she start the piece, guys? In 370, we talked about this yesterday in terms of confidence and stuff.
I mean, she kind of like she went up there and she knew what she was gonna do, and it was just there, and then she went.
Yeah, just stood up there. Here we go. Bam. Just did it. That's a less problem. It's just kind of from the moment we step on that podium, being very, very confident with that. And I think you did a really nice job with that. Yeah.
So I'm not going to pick on you on some specific stuff, but now that you've given me less to work with, I'm going to pick on you on some specific stuff. Going into the fine,
Yes.
all right? So you have I saw a change in character at the end. Do you want that change of character to be at the very end, or do you want it to change where we have the articulation change and the change in dynamic? So that's measure 18, 19, 20, or 17, 18, 19? What do you want there?
I definitely want more because it's that descending run, like a drive to the end. Because I'm thinking kind of this march as like, because I know the actual plot of the opera is like
right.
the farm animals like going after the fox kind of and trying to get him, and it's like that kind of that push to, and probably more the second time returning. I'd want it to be more of an increase and like more unrelenting because they get him at the end.
Starting on the descending line.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Starting on.
So you're saying.
So my question, my question is that to make that descending line and to bring out the character of what's written in there, all right? Because the first time you don't have anything written in as far as accents, ornamentation, or anything like that, and then you do have accents coming in. You see that?
Yes.
Okay. How are you going to make that happen? So think to yourself right now, how am I going to make that happen so that it's more effective? And then you can change it first time or second time, but right now think to yourself, what am I going to do to make that fortissimo and those accents happen? It happened at the end, but to make it actually happen a little bit earlier. See what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. You're trying to figure it out right now.
Yeah.
Okay. Why don't you try leading into that? Now we know. Just start at the top. Just start at the top.
Okay.
Yeah. Give you a chance to kind of get into it.
See if I can. Okay. From the top.
Did you feel a difference there?
Yeah.
What did you hear?
More
raucous.
Emphasis.
Sure. Yeah, it was
bigger.
Definitely more raucous. Now, let me ask you another question about what you're hearing. Percussion. What are your thoughts? Too loud? Do you like it just where it is? Musically, how do you think that fits in?
I actually think I want more.
You want more?
Just like, not necessarily, like, I like the dryness,
Okay.
but maybe just a little bit heavier. Does that make sense?
Okay.
Like, just because I want it to be that unrelenting, like, drive, as if they're going after
So
a
how do
fox.
you do that? Who would you look at specifically to get that?
Bass drum.
Okay.
Okay.
So try that this time. Let's do the A section again.
Okay.
Look at the bass drum, and you give him information that you would fall in line with what you want.
Okay.
Okay. What did you want there from the bass drum? Yeah.
The bass
And
drum.
was he giving it?
I mean, that was better that time than it had been before. It was just a little bit more like, I want a driving pulse.
So yeah, sometimes when we're rehearsing, you're going to, if it's not happening what you want, you might, okay, do this, and then, all right, then just go to that player and just conduct the bass drum. You know, if things are going well in here, and you can get him to do what you want. So you might try that this time, and if you need to go right to Michael there, just let him know exactly what you want. Okay?
From the top.
help maybe in this session is if your left hand, you know,
Yeah.
actually giving each of those beats for a little bit, just to kind of give him, he can get information, okay, you know, how, you know, dry, how wet, so to speak, you know, how long these notes should be, or, you know, you can give some pretty specific information there with that left hand on each of those chord notes, just to get him going, you know. Why don't you just try that, and then we'll have to go again.
One more time from the top.
So that left hand was up. Were you able to see some specific ways of doing that there? What did you read?
I read like just like a little bit of on it.
Is that what you wanted?
Yeah, I liked the sound that I was getting.
Yeah, exactly. So you just got some more specific information with your left hand there. Right? First, you're just trying to still be general with the ensemble and kind of a little bit go to them. But don't be afraid. All right, bass drum's not doing what I want. Right to the bass drum. How can I get this to happen on the fly? Okay?
Yeah. Great.